Hello everybody and welcome to a video. This video I will be showing off a extremely amazing redstone creation that I have come up with, and I'm surprised no one else has, but I've looked the internet for it and it doesn't seem like it's happened. And basically what it is it's an extremely compact triple piston extender that you can stack right next to each other. So let's see it in action. Press this button, pushes you up. Press this button, takes it down. And as you can hear, there's probably there's definitely a ton of pistons going. Boom. And if you don't go on it, then you can actually see it in action. And you can press it from any floor. Say it's down there and you're like, I don't want to drop down, take no damage, but I want to actually go down, so press that again, and it will completely retract. So let's see what it looks like. Okay, here's the entire redstone creation. You might be thinking, oh my god, that's a lot of redstone. No, it's not, okay? Compared to all the other, pretty much every single other triple piston extender, this is really compact. And by really, I mean it really compact. So let's get into the overview of how it works. I'll show you a very simplified version if you just want a one that's just one block wide. But okay. Actually, I'll look at it like this. And now watch it retract. That's pretty satisfying to watch, if you ask me. But unfortunately, it does take a second after you press the button for it to actually work, because there's a bunch of other redstone stuff. But basically what it does is both these buttons are hooked up to a single redstone wire. So redstone right there and redstone right there leading out of both the buttons. So they both do the exact same thing, aka move it up or down depending on where it is. They run through a tick or a one tick pulse maker by just having the redstone go into a repeater, which goes into a piston. When the redstone goes into the block, it makes the piston push up, which gives this a one tick pulse, which makes this go down once. And basically, if you have no idea, you weren't following that, it basically just makes this redstone block go up or down every single time it's pressed. Then the redstone goes over here. It goes through this little circuit right here. This is an observer facing downwards. It the redstone block that either goes up or down goes through here. It goes into these two repeaters right here. This repeater goes into the actual circuit, and we'll get in that later or in a few seconds. And then when you turn it off, or whenever you turn it on, it does the exact same thing, but since this is already powered, it doesn't really matter what's happening. But then when it's off, when it gets turned off, this gets unpowered, but then like half a seconds later, this will turn on, because the observer sees that the redstone is deactivated, so it just detects the block update, sending a tick pulse through here. But since it can only hold 4 ticks at a time, or since it can hold a minimum of 4 ticks at a time, it'll go boom, boom, which is just on or off. And then so these two will turn on, then off, then on again because of this little circuit. Then this one right here will go through into all of these observers. Basically, and so whenever they detect the this redstone going on or off, they will push this piston, this row of pistons upwards. Then after 2 ticks, it'll go into what do you call them, observers, and they will power these sticky pistons because they get pushed up into this block right here. Then 2 ticks later, they get pushed. This piston gets pushed by this one, which pushes the block up to the second level right here. So then when it's also, and then when you when it undoes, or actually, okay, so this repeater right here goes into a redstone line with 2 full repeaters and one or and three 2 full repeaters plus 3 ticks. And after that certain amount of time, it will go through, then it will turn on. So this is actually running into a redstone line that's connected to this one. So this will turn off, and then this one will turn on again. So it'll go off, on, and then what that does is it will activate every single piston twice when it goes off, and meaning that it. So look at the redstone wire, off, on, and it. I'm not sure exactly how to explain okay, so basically, I guess I can't explain it. These observers get powered. So okay, that's going up. But then when it's off, these observers get powered, which brings this one down. Then these get powered, which doesn't really do anything. Then these get powered, which brings the block down one. Then these get powered again, which pushes this one right here up, and then these get powered, which pushes this one up. And since it gets the block, or since it grabs this one, it'll grab that one and pull it down. Then these will come over and they won't do anything. Then this is the second pulse. This one will pull this block, this sticky piston down. Then this one, then 2 ticks later, it'll pull. It will this one right here will not do anything because there's nothing right there. Then this one right here will pull this one, this sticky piston, I keep forgetting that word, will pull that sticky piston down because the block is, at the moment, it's at this level right there. So then it'll pull that down, or this one will pull it down because the redstone pulse is going into this block, which will actually activate it because it if you do this, then it actually activates this when it's going into that block. So then it activates this piston, which brings it down. Then it's over, and that's how it does. So just and then boom. Okay. Here's the simplified version if you really did not follow that. Okay, there are 2 different designs for this build. You can either have the lever and wooden button design, or the stone button design. The stone button design is somewhat, it's definitely easier, but it only requires like a little more redstone and a repeater with for this one, the stone and the wooden button and the lever design. So the stone button, basically you press it, it goes up and it goes down. Simple as that. But for whatever reason, I guess it's obviously timing. So whenever you press the stone button, it doesn't really work. So Yeah, so, but then the lever also doesn't work. It just goes boom, and it does that. Same thing as the stone and the wooden button, but you can fix that by doing the stone. This actually is the quote unquote universal one because it also works with the stone button. So you can press the one button, goes up, and goes down. You can, and the lever goes up. You can wait like 10 minutes or whatever. Then when you flick it again, goes down, just like that. And the stone button is a little finicky, but goes up, down, 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 boom, boom, boom. And it is all good. But also, I would definitely recommend for if you're using a stone button, for it to be right there, because it doesn't like go up and down for the last few things. So let's get into the build tutorials. Okay, so let's start on the build tutorial. You're going to need a 9 by 7 area, 7 across and 9 long. You're going to need about 2 stacks of whatever building block that you want. Pickaxe, because you're gonna need scaffolding, 3 sticky pistons, 13 redstone, 9 repeaters, 4 observers, and whatever and a lever or whatever you want. I'm gonna be doing this to the tutorial for the lever one / stone button, or the / wooden button one first. So place 1 block. Okay, so start by placing your your block, 1 block in the air, a lever or whatever you want on it, or whatever, and then having 2 blocks going out like that, 1 block on top, nothing right there, then 2 redstone dust, an observer, an observer right there, then a block right there, and that another block right there, a repeater set to 3 ticks, then a block right there with redstone on there on top, and that is going to be your first section done. For the second part, you're going to want to place block right there, repeater with full delay going out into a block, with a repeater below with full delay, 2 ticks, 1 tick leading into a block with a repeater at, I think, half or full, like, no delay at all. Actually, no, you need full delay. Then you're going to want to have a repeater coming out of here with 0 delay, and then you're going to want to place a repeater, or wait, then that, then a block up there, another block to make like this. Then you're gonna have an observer facing that piece of redstone. Place your 3 sticky pistons right there with your block on top. Then have redstone dust going up like that with a oh, wait a second. No, you're gonna need you're going to want to have a block just like that, then blocks up like that, and I accidentally used my last piece of redstone that I'm not supposed to use. Whoops. Place your observer like that, up again, and then up again, and up again. Oh my gosh, I keep going much too far up. No, you're gonna have to go right there, or actually no, break that, then up right there, there, actually, and then have an observer in there, and then have an observer facing this block right here, and then have redstone, if I can get some redstone, right here, or actually, yeah, So then you're gonna have to actually have a repeater set to 2 ticks. Wait, wrong place. You're gonna have to have still redstone right there. Repeater set to 2 ticks right there. Redstone running to there, and now you should be done. Actually, I forgot something extremely important that I completely overlooked. You have to have a repeater right there set to 2 ticks. And now let's see the result. Place your just flick your lever, goes up, and it retracts. And you can press your button up and down. Okay, let's get on with the next design for the stone button. You're going to need a 6x7 area, so 7 across 6 length down, and so what you're gonna need to do, you're gonna get your button, stone button right there. Wait, yeah, no, you're gonna, okay, you can place it there, whatever. Place 2 blocks out like. Place 1 block out like that, 2 blocks out like that, break your stone button, give yourself a new stone button, okay, never mind. I got it, so then place your stone button on top, or wherever you want to place it. I'm just trying not to go out of the area. Place a full tick delay, or full delay repeater right there, 2 redstone right there, full delay, then 2 delay and no delay. Then have also you can combine those, but it just because but then you need redstone right there. So I don't know I don't combine those, but then a full tick delay right there. You're going to need your 0 delay with redstone, and then you're going to have that have a observer facing that. Place your 3 sticky pistons with your block on top. Sorry, I have like a coughing a lot. Then place those up right there. Place your observer right there, and make this go out, and have it like that. And then as I made the mistake before of not doing something, but then so you need to have a 2 tick delay repeater right there with a block, then another block, then a block up. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Then destroy this block over and up. Destroy that block. Then have a redstone, as I was saying, redstone. Have some redstone, then a repeater right here set to 2 ticks, and then an observer. And that should be good. So let's have a look. If you set the block right there, press the button, goes up, and it retracts. That's going to be it for this video. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing a tutorial on the big stackable design because that would take forever, but I'm doing a 360 view of what it looks like so you can hopefully copy it. So that's it, and bye.